Welcome to episode 2 of Recipe Clippings, the series where I share random recipe clippings my grandma saved and stuffed into her 1980 Betty Crocker cookbook. This recipe comes to us from the December 28th, 1981 food section in the Detroit News. There were plenty of recipes to choose from on this page in the newspaper, and I was tempted to go with the crab souffle, especially because I found this picture of Julia Child in the stack of recipes. But if I know my grandma, she saved this section of the newspaper for the crab stuffed potatoes. But first, let's appreciate these 1981 KFC meal prices. Okay, potatoes. I'm only using 2 potatoes because the quantity in the recipe is excessive for my family of 4. It calls for the potatoes to already be cooked, so that's what I did. I rubbed them in oil, salted them, and baked them for an hour at 400. Slice the potatoes in half and scoop out the flesh into a bowl. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of butter for 12 servings, which I find hilarious. So I just used 1 tablespoon for the sake of the recipe, as well as the grated shallot, sour cream, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. At this point, the filling's feeling a little bit dry, so I did end up adding a little bit more sour cream and butter. Fold in, jumble up crab meat, and stuff into the potato skins and top with paprika. Bake at 375 for 15 minutes until the potatoes get a little crispy on top, and finish it with some chives or dill. So how does it taste? Honestly, they're bland. I think these would have been more successful if there were additional seasonings used, like an Old Bay to tie in the crab flavor, as well as more butter and sour cream or creme fraiche. A splash of milk would have done wonders. Overall, I would give this recipe a 5 out of 10. Be sure to follow as we travel back in time for more recipes.